I've been asked to make a character tier list, and I think it makes sense. Tier lists are fun to watch. I don't really like the idea too much just because of how much opinion goes into it. So I've put all the characters, sorted them by their role. This tier list was sorted in a different way. I don't know how they had it, but let me just go over the blue ones, and I'll start with the best of the best. Ogier. Ogier is too strong. Um, his ability to target the back line and give your team charge is what makes him so strong. I don't know how they can make him balanced. Maybe if they change his charge into like enhance, give your team enhance, and it costs 2, then it wouldn't be able to carry over into other turns. And anyways, as he is now, he's too strong. He needs a big rework. Okay, so next I'm gonna go over the A tiers. This is gonna be a bit weird. Um, I don't know about some of them. Erica for sure is A tier. She's used on paralysis a lot. I don't think she's what makes it oppressive, but she's certainly a key part of that team. Maybe I should say a key part of a strong team instead of staple member. Key member, key part of. Okay, I think that's more how I would describe it. So next A tier is Castor. Um, there's not really a specific team I have in mind. I just know like you can give him Finn with Pandia and it's pretty strong. He can be on Silver Heart team and it's pretty strong. Speaking of Silver Heart, Sanga got nerfed a whole lot, and after these most recent patches, I haven't seen Sanga Silver Heart whatsoever. So I'm gonna put Sanga in the B tier. Um, Maybe I could put her lower. Oh, I should explain the tiers. So S tier means the character is oppressive. They are too strong and unhealthy. A means that they're part of what I consider a strong team. Teams that I see often. Castor, now that I'm thinking about it, he's not really part of that, but I'm just going to keep him there. Maybe he's underrated or underutilized. I mean, he's used on Magic Hat teams. He's used on a bunch of different teams. He's just not on the strongest of teams. Anyways, I'll just keep him there. Maybe I'll change the name of the tier. B means they're worth using. They have some strengths, and C means they're usable. They're not like clowning around and trolling. And then D is like you would use them in experiments, or if you are using them, it's just probably a weak choice. That being said, all the characters are decently strong if you're playing draft mode when that comes out. Um, I think it would deserve another tier list. Part of the reason characters are worse in the pre-built teams is just because of all the synergies and how fast the game goes. So some mostly characters that'll be slow, I'll put them in the lower tiers, which is a bit sad. Um, okay, continuing with the list. Aegis. Aegis has a stun and a weaken, and essentially she has 2 cards, so your deck is slightly thinner. So those are all pretty strong traits for her. She's not really on any mainstream team though. Agrippa, Entwine, it's okay. Um, Her taunt and her 2 cost thing are a bit like awful. They could certainly increase the numbers on those, and it would help her a lot. She needs the help. Feint, I think Feint has hmm. The problem with Feint is if your opponent has no buffs to steal, she is significantly weaker. So a lot of her strength depends on your opponent, and for that reason, I'm saying she's not so strong as the others. Lily has a stun. Stuns are great. Oh, she can be on the AoE cleave and one-shot everyone in one turn. That's good. Alva adds cards to hand that get shuffled away. Alva has a slow, AoE slow on the ultimate. Those are both strong things. Wanda, Phantasm, 2 cards, like, effectively she has 2 cards also, which is a nice thing in her deck. I don't think Phantasm is that strong right now, so I'll put her down here. Winkle's used on the 1-turn kill team, pretty good. I should move Sorrel. Okay, so that's why she's there. Should I rearrange them based on their strength? So I think this is a bit controversial. I think Aegis is the best out of these, and then maybe I'll put Sangha at the very bottom. I thought about putting them in the lower tier. Maybe like Wanda's here, and then Agrippa's very niche, so I'm gonna put her kind of low. Next, I'll start with S tiers first. So 24. 24 just has so many synergies possible with her AoE strike and with her Exalt gain. She has a lot of tools with the wheels. She can be used in many different ways. Okay. So next, Hellet. She's part of OTK. She's good in that. I think Hellet Cantina or whatever. She's okay. Her cards don't cost much. She's like if you want someone to die quickly, she's there to do it for you. So that's okay. It's something people want sometimes. Lotan, as much as I like her, she just gets shut down by paralysis. So she does have strengths, but wait. Okay, well, she does have strengths, so maybe I should put her here. That's how I name the things. Huh. Now I gotta rethink everything. Yeah, I'll put her in B. I'll put her in B. She's like a hyper carry on her own. Well, with support, I mean. And she does a very insane amount of damage if you can get her rolling. So Riker's rarely good, but I don't think he's in the meta right now, but he's really strong nonetheless. Phantasm is great in general. I'll put him up there, and then I'll put Hellet. I think she's kind of she's a bit niche. Lotan. I'll put her down on the bottom. I thought about putting her a tier lower. Actually, Sanga's probably lower. Okay. Let me consider these, the ranking of these also. So Erica's super oppressive. Hellet. Oh wait. She's not super oppressive. She's a super essential part of the team. And then I think Winkle goes there. And then Lily goes there. Okay, next is Daffodil. She's okay. She's strong. She's not part of any major team that I'm aware of. So I think she goes maybe below Alva. Hameln. I don't know how to say his name. He's got strengths. He can exalt spam and paralysis. That's basically what he's good for. You give him punishment and paralyze each turn. I'll put him pretty high. I think he's underrated, underused. Goliath, he's part of a strong team. I think he's pretty weak on it, so I'll keep him kind of low. Cactus is like good and low elo, and then not so good elsewhere. He just has too many things to shut him down, and overall, he's not too crazy, so that's why he's there. Salvador is okay. Not too okay. Let me think how low to put him. He's just got a bunch of cards in hand and random hits. It's like you'd rather have direct hits and cards that clear fast. His Dispel is nice, so maybe I should put him high. Yeah, Dispel is really nice. Okay. Murphy. Murphy has ramp. It's pretty cool. Put her here, above Alva. That's basically all she does, ramp. Feroz is really awkward. I think they're kind of weak. Draw cards and snipe, and I'm trying to put her above Cactus, but it doesn't work that way. I'll keep her below him. I don't think she's good enough to be above him. Ramona, I think Ramona is fun, and I think she should get a buff. I don't think her Echo should disappear when the ally dies. I think that's annoying. So she can do some wild things. I'll put her here. Miriam is oppressive. She has a execute that kills people and does bleed to everyone. I think she's even more oppressive than Ogar. So next, Notila. I think she used on a strong team. I don't think she's a key member. I think there's like different options, and she's on there, but she's not there as like the key part of it. She's like they don't have much other choice. She's on the OTK team, but I think she's okay. I'll put her. I like that she can give people strikes, so I'll put her above Alva. Cassia, one of my favorites, but nothing crazy about her. Magic Hat is okay with her, like she's a good member on those teams, but I don't think that team is the strongest right now, so it's weak to paralysis. Because of her randomness, it makes her worse. I think people don't like that she's random. I don't like that she's random. So, how low should I put her? Just because she can high roll, I'll put her up here. Next is Tinkt. Tinkt is one of the few cleanses in a spell. Same thing as Cassia, so maybe I should put them side by side. I haven't been using cleanse lately, but I'll put Tinkt up here. Tinkt is very strong. Underrated, even. Clem, as much as I love Clem, I just can't put her too high. I think she is... Let me think. She's like... The problem with her is you have to high roll. And it's so annoying if you miss everything with her and she just dies and does nothing. And I don't know. I'll put her high, but low. I'll put her here. She does have her strengths that are unique to her, and yeah, it's still worth using. So Tawil, she's got strengths. She might even be up here. But the team that she's on isn't that strong, so maybe I'll just put her the top of some strengths. She really enables a lot of fun combos. You can rewinding time, and like there's a wheel that lets you use the last spell after you exalt and then you just get her to wheels card for free every turn, an ult every turn. Pandia, I think because Lily Cleave is one of the strong teams I have up here, I'll put her up here as well. And she can enable other things as well, like Loton and Cactus and Alva missile strikes, like 100 damage strikes, so Castor stuff. I think I'll put her above Lily because she does kind of enable the team. Tulu, I don't think Tulu is oppressive because of the high mana cost. She's really annoying. Maybe she is oppressive. Yeah, I'll put her here. She's oppressive. And Arita, I'm sorry. I like your kit, but you're just too like oddball. Like your ultimate 10 damage to everyone. What the heck? Cassia has that ultimate. It's so lame. Okay. Sorrel. I think Sorrel is up here. I think she's really strong on aggro, and I've been using her a lot on aggro, so I'll put her up there. Next is Uvosh. Uvosh is one of the best characters in the game. Could he be oppressive? No. No, he's not. He's really strong, though. Maybe he's above Erica. He is good in aggro. He's good in Magic Hat decks. He is fine on his own, too. Nymphia. Why is Ramona in the wrong spot? Okay, whatever. Ramona, I don't know the other word that they gave her, but I think she's oppressive also. I think her ability to recast the strong spells is or is she I do think she's oppressive. She has a lot of niche little fun things you can do with her, but if you want to be obnoxiously strong with her, you can do that as well. So next, Nymphia. I think her team isn't so strong, but she kind of enables the team, and just it gets shut down by cleanse really hard, and the damage is not like immediate. It's over turns, and usually they can't really kill right away. So I'll put her pretty low on the strengths tier. Liz is used on aggro and OTK, so I'm gonna put her high. Not too high, maybe just side by side with Hellet. Jenkins has, I keep forgetting if it's a guy or a girl. I'll just say guy. Jenkins has his own teams built around him. He's a hyper carry, but stuff like slow and void and sometimes even entwine can shut him down pretty hard. That being said, I have had some trouble dealing with Jenkins, and I've also had very easy times dealing with Jenkins, so I don't know how high to put him. I think the team is niche, so I'm gonna put him down here because he's niche. He's niche. Okay, next Corpusant. Corpusant has a lot more health than all the other healers, and that makes me use her more than the other healers, but I don't think she's got anything special about her. I think she's just really usable. Yeah, really high on usable. Just a healer with a bunch of health, basically. Celeste, she is definitely a key part of a strong team. I think I might even put her above Uvosh. Maybe even oppressive. Let me think this through. So Uvosh, Celeste. Is she oppressive? I don't think Revive is that strong. I think her main strength is just her one cost. Same thing with Sorrel. Sorrel Silverheart. I should put her higher because of that. I'll put them like that. They're both good in Silverheart. Castor good in Silverheart. Ogier nowadays, I think he's good in Silverheart, but Sanga's fallen off. Um, Thais, I think, is one of the most fun healers in the game, but I don't think they're part of any strong teams. I think they're like one of the best healers in the game in terms of fun. I already said that. Um, they have a lot of potential. They have a very strong ultimate. I think if this were like draft, I would put them even higher, but just because it's normal mode and you can kill any target you want super easily, I think she's gonna go down here somewhere. Let me think. So I like her more than Murphy. I like her more than I'll put her here. She's strong, but she's not strong enough to be used on a main team. Lei, as much as I like Lei, she's too frail. She has 2 heals, which is bad to have in my opinion. Celeste has 2 heals, but they're not really heals, and in this one they're actually heals. They don't do much else, so it's awkward having them in hand. You just don't have anything to do with her cards. The ramp is nice, but low health, random ultimate, delay healing is not so desirable. So next, Doll. I think Doll is usable. I think her cleanse and dispel is her strength, so maybe I should put her here. Oh, but putting her above Corpusant feels so bad. Maybe I'll move them both. I don't know. I'll put her down here. She's not too worth using. Doll is used on the Doll Inferno or whatever. She's used on a lot of teams and a lot of strong teams. I'm trying to think of how low to put her, because she fills in the last role quite well. The thing is, like, if you could just have those 3 characters, you'd be much happier. And I think her strongest thing is her energy gain. It's like 1 cost, give 40 energy. Compare that to Ramona. She does 60 energy for 3 cost. Winkle does 80 energy for 4 cost. So Doll is a lot more efficient. Next is Karen. Karen gives Fortify to people randomly and clogs up your hand and gives random debuffs that can just win the game outright. So I'm going to put her next to Cassia. They're both random. I'm going to put Cassia higher. I respect her more. Maybe Thais should be here then. I really like her draw too. It's so cool. Okay, Horla. Horla is unfortunately experimental. Her cards are expensive. Her ult requires you to have cards, so it's a bit awkward to use her. She has high potential, and it's funny when it pays off, but overall it's not too strong. So hopefully this tier list is okay. I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh yeah, these are the characters I see all the time. And then maybe not Tulu all the time. She's just on that one team. And then down here it's like, okay, these characters are okay. And then over here I'm like, okay, they're kind of trolling a bit. And then over here I'm like, oh, they're being really goofy. Maybe I should add those words in. I don't know. Being really goofy. Kind of trolling a bit. What did I say about this one? They're okay. See them all the time. OP. Okay. So there's my tier list. I have a lot of respect for characters, even on the lower ranks, lower tiers. I think it's fun to use all the characters. I think all the characters are worth using. This is just, unfortunately, this is how I see the metagame when I'm playing, and that's how I'm deciding these. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this isn't too botched. So bye, thanks.